Um, I've always voted but never given a vote of thanks, so it's a bit of a challenge for me. And I must confess that over the last 2, 3 days, I've not lost much sleep, but I think my vision has diminished a bit. So I have this big font size script written, so I have to remain focused. I have to also remember the names I have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege for me to give this vote of thanks. And you will all agree that each session over the last 3 days of this Asian Security Conference has been thought-provoking, at times controversial, and at times provocative. The candid, blunt, and direct observation has only helped to distill the debate and bring a great degree of clarity in what still remains an ambiguous Asia. The speakers came to speak the emerging strategic trends in Asia, the interplay between the geophysical, the geopolitics, and the geoeconomics. They did not come to talk about shoes and sealing wax of cabbages and kings, so we heard what they spoke, and we'll carry this thing forward. I think the level of debate has been truly of great quality. And I think we need to give a big round of applause for this. In many sense, this is what the Asian security represents, encourages, and stands for. It encourages clash of ideas or structural divergence, if I have to put it scholarly, not clash of personalities or egos. In conferences like this, we like to come together without coming apart. In that sense, I believe, and you will all agree, that the conference has been greatly successful. I'd like to take this opportunity first and foremost to thank all the speakers for having taken time out and importantly to speak with courage and conviction. I also truly appreciate their composure and maturity in dealing with challenging questions from the floor. I must confess, fortunate to know many of the speakers, and I have been fortunate to have got their quick acceptance. And I must thank each one of them for calmly following the conference process in terms of clearances, travel, and visa. I have a long list of people to thank here on, and I'll take about an hour to do so, so bear with me. I must mention my deep sense of appreciation for Ms. Amita Naran, who has seen IDSA more than me, and her experience has most smoothly and quite effectively guided this conference. So smooth that at times she had to remind me and herself that there was a conference coming. To Brigadier Daya, the DDG, and Wing Commander Hemlata Lohani, the Administrative Director, I thank them for professionally and carefully overseeing the conference. To Ms. Jasleen for her impeccable selection of food and creating a relaxed ambience, which is so very essential after an engaging session. To Aparna Krishna for timely coming out with the press release so that the media is well informed. And to many others, of course. At this point, I must also greatly acknowledge the role of Pushkar for spinning a new look AAC webpage way back in November. We have had unprecedented response to the conference. In fact, the live webcast is being viewed in 148 cities across 45 countries. So it's truly become a global conference, and it only gets bigger and bolder every year. Surinder has ably assisted that. Other technical support staff, Mr. Avasti and his team, deserve my thanks. And thanks also to Mukesh and Rajkumar for making us see ourselves there on the screen. Others have very quietly and efficiently supported this conference, and I must thank Vajayanti, Geeta, for having made the booklet and the invitation cards, to Ms. Neelam, who managed this sudden surge of registration, which had to be stopped at a certain point of time, to Dhara and Santosh for ensuring that this dais remains stable and doesn't fall apart. Thank you all. And to all the other administrative staff and the account section for the able support. To Dr. Arvind Gupta, who helped to structure the concept note, the program, and the speakers. I think, sir, we can say that we've done a reasonably good job over this conference. Probably because of the popular demand, we can extend this conference for another 3 days. And make our speakers captive to this campus so they do not run away. And lastly, to the audience, who have been wonderful and very participatory. I thank them all, and I hope you'll go back satisfied and well learned over what Asia is. Thank you all.